Boim Chapel. You are in the Cathedralna Street 1. In front of you, one of decoration's sacral architecture, Boim Chapel, was built in 17th century. The chapel is located on family crypt of the family of Lviv patricians, which came to Lviv from Hungary, Boim. Lviv Cathedral is near the chapel. George Boim ordered the chapel and started the work on it, ended by his son Paul. Who was a maker, nobody knows, but we have a version the chapel was built by Wrocław architect and decorated Campions Chapel, which is located nearby. The chapel of Campions burials was moved later. There are many versions where it is now. A special thing for a chapel style, it is a typical example of the Northern mannerism in Ukraine. The exterior of the chapel is extremely rich. If you look on the walls that are in the Galician street, you will see portraits of George Boim and his wife Hedwig. Very rich the third level. It consists of songs on the theme of the Passion of Christ, flagellation, Christ carrying the cross, crucifixion, and descent from the cross. Thanks to the expressiveness of this plastics composition and the composition of the interior, it is called the Bible to the poor, because it doesn't need to know letters to understand the scene. Chapel is very special by the figure of Jesus Christ. Lift your head up, and you will see on the dome of the figure of Christ, who is distressed. The sculpture is quite unusual, because of the sitting sculpture of Christ, where he leans her cheek on his left hand and all other no images on the right. However, not only the facade of the building is unique, the interior of the chapel is rich too. In this you can be sure to visit the famous tourist attraction architecture.